Welcome to Event Radio, covering local drag racing, stock car racing, motorcycles, go-karts. If it's got wheels and you can race it, you'll hear about it here. Event Radio is motorsports radio on steroids. Now, let's join your hosts, Spivvy Williams and Terrible T Guy.
All right, guys, welcome to the next edition of Event Radio. Boy, are we having fun tonight. It is good guys time, and the good guys are rolling, the golf cart's rolling. We're heading to the convention center for the first night of the big get-together of good guys, that the one of the best shows that comes to Beach Bend Raceway. They got music going. They got Beach Boys happening. They got everything happening at the convention center, and it has turned into being on the major events, almost an event within an event. It is a must if you come to any of the big shows, the Good Guys, Hot Rod Reunion, Tri-5, any of the real big shows. You got to make it to the convention center at night after the event at the track, and believe me, you're going to have one big time. All the cool cars, the cool people, everything, they show up at the after-hours show. And, man, it's just a happening. Event Radio decides that, hey, that's where we want to be, too. We always want to be at the happening stuff, and that's where we go. We wind up at the convention center. Sometimes here lately, the regular events are so busy. There is so much going on with all of the cars, the racing, the vendors, everything that's at the events. The fun stuff and getting to know the people sometimes gets waylaid. We sometimes don't get to do that. And we're going to eliminate that problem at Event Radio. We're going to start going to the convention center after hours on a lot of these shows, and that's where we're going to bring you the fun stuff. We're going to bring you that strictly from, see the coolest of cars, everything that's going on that happens at the events, just like the Good Guys that's going on this weekend. We're making our way into there. They've got it already blocked the parking off, and this is going to be a sure enough fun deal. We're going to have fun. We're going to do part tonight, part tomorrow night. So we're going to combine these shows for you where you can get the best of everything that's going on at Good Guys, and you're going to get to see what it is, and you're going to get every night in one night. And I think that's just cooler than pockets on a shirt. So you're on Event Radio. We're going to have some fun from right now we're at the Holiday Inn. Beautiful, 33 Ford. Wow, I like it. There's cars everywhere. There's all kinds of people. They're all having fun, and we're going to try to join them. We're going to meet a lot of them. We're going to talk to them and make sure they have fun at the Good Guys meet, which is one of the premier meets of all that go on here at Beach Bend Raceway. So don't you go anywhere. You're on Event Radio. We're going to cruise through the convention center and meet some nice folks. Don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back.
On the track or on the street, the number one brand in performance is Holley. Have you heard about the Ultra Street Avengers, Ultra Double Pumpers, Ultra HP, and Ultra Dominator carburetors? They're ultra light, ultra cool, and ultra fast. Holley carbs are the most powerful carbs money can buy with no further modifications. Holley, winning performance for over 100 years.
Quick Fuel Technology, the innovators in fuel systems, introduces the latest in high-temperature coating technology for select street and performance carburetors. QFT's new Black Diamond series features a unique satin black Teflon coating that provides award-winning good looks and lasting durability. The Black Diamond series is impact-resistant, repels all underhood chemicals, and reduces fuel temperature by 6% for improved performance. The Black Diamond series by Quick Fuel, the ultimate in form and function. Quick Fuel Technology, the innovators in fuel systems, introduces the latest in high-temperature coating technology for select street and performance carburetors. QFT's new Black Diamond series features a unique satin black Teflon coating that provides award-winning good looks and lasting durability. The Black Diamond series is impact-resistant, repels all underhood chemicals, and reduces fuel temperature by 6% for improved performance. The Black Diamond series by Quick Fuel, the ultimate in form and function.
All right, guys, we are back from Good Guys at the Convention Center, and I go through here, man, and I pick my favorite cars, and I can't help it. I found one that is so cool, it's cooler than pockets on a shirt, and what's really bad, this old fat guy probably can't even get in it, but, man, I love it. Is it a 30, 29, which one?
It's 29.
29 sedan, about 3 feet and 3.5 feet tall, something like that.
Yeah.
Got 3 2s on it, just cool as it can be. What is your name, sir?
My name's David Lerting. I'm out of LaGrange, Kentucky.
Oh, they let you out of prison, huh? What they did?
Prison's close.
Oh, is it closed?
No, it's not closed.
Oh, I thought you said the prison was closed.
It's close to the house.
Oh, okay, all right. Did you? I thought he said the prison was closed. I didn't. But they must have let him out. You know, what? Did you build the car or what?
The car was built.
You got to hold it up like you like it, buddy.
Okay. The car was built by Jason Graham out of Portland, Tennessee. It is a 29 Model A sedan. It has a Ford Y-block in it, the 312 Y-block.
I thought it was a Ford motor in it.
And
I'm old, though. See, I don't see well.
Got a nice cam. I'm running an AOD transmission. It goes down the road real nice. 80 miles an hour. It likes 80. About 2,100 RPM. So it
oh Lord, you'll wear it out before you tear it up.
Exactly. Great car. It's been on the road. This car's now 5.5 years old. It's been shown a lot. All the judges are tired of it. They've seen it. It's been in every magazine that you can imagine. It's been all over the country, down the coast, been out west, up north a little bit.
It's
been around.
That's okay. That's okay. It's been good to you.
It's been a great car.
Yeah. Are you having fun at this event?
This is a good event. We like Bowling Green. This is my old school ground. Went to Western back in the late 70s. Always liked Bowling Green.
You survived that. That's pretty good.
I survived it. It was pretty wild in the late 70s.
Yeah, well, just a little. Not bad. Not bad.
But I like the facility. A lot to do. With the races, the round track, and all that. So
well, there's actually 23 multi-day events here this year that go on at Beach Bend. Well, between Beach Bend and the Corvette Museum and the new Corvette road race track and all the stuff that's going on.
Right.
But of course, my favorites are the hot rod ones. I like them better than either rest.
Exactly.
I can't help it. But so you're having fun, though, right?
Oh yeah, we always have fun.
Well, buddy, listen, we thank you for being on Event Radio. We thank you for coming to the event. We hope you have an absolute blast. And this is really the fun. One of the real fun parts of the event are the nights at the hotel.
Absolutely.
A lot of people, they go to the event at the track and they think it's over. It's just getting started then.
You can keep on going.
Yeah, you can come out here and guys here have time to talk to you, to meet you and say hi and how are you. And we appreciate you doing that.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
You were too comfortable over there. We had to disturb you and get you up.
That's right. No, that's fine. The event's good. Car people are great people. I have only been showing cars for 6 years. I've always had old cars, but we just finally got in this circuit deal and start traveling around. Now that I'm somewhat trying to slow down, semi-retired, and I've met some of the best people on the road. Car people are great people.
Oh, yeah, and no matter what they do for a living, to live, thrive, and survive, as they say,
Absolutely.
They're all good folks,
They're
and they're from all walks of life, so it's a great deal. Thank you so much for being on Event Radio. We'll give you a little packet and tell you how to listen to the deal, but we introduced you to a lot of people, so we appreciate you being here. Thank you. Have a ball.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys, we're at the Convention Center. You're on Event Radio. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Quick Fuel Technology, the innovators in fuel systems, introduces the latest in high-temperature coating technology for select street and performance carburetors. QFT's new Black Diamond series Features a unique satin black Teflon coating that provides award-winning good looks and lasting durability. The Black Diamond series is impact resistant, repels all underhood chemicals, and reduces fuel temperature by 6% for improved performance. The Black Diamond series by Quick Fuel, the ultimate in form and function.
All right, guys, we are back from the Convention Center Event Radio, and we actually run upon some guys that are pretty cool. They all got shirts on to match, and they should have, because they probably are the fastest car at the event. They are a nostalgia funny car, my favorite car on the planet, only because I lived that back in the 70s. I ran an alcohol funny car myself in the 70s and did fairly well. Finished 6th worldwide with Dale Armstrong and all those guys.
Very impressive.
I know a little bit.
That's a big name, Dale Armstrong.
Oh, he did the motors in my old beater, in my old car.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Dale and I were very good friends. Wilford and I are friends. I know all those guys, but we had fun. How about my buddy? What's Snap-on guy? What's his name? Down Under Thunder. Baz, yeah. Oh, he's so cool. Is he cool or what?
Barry Young, yes.
Yeah, I like him.
Good friend of mine.
Yeah. Where are you from, sir? Well, first tell us your name. I'm slow.
Greg Jacobsmeyer.
Greg, okay. Where are you from, my friend?
St. Louis, Missouri.
Well, that's just down the road.
And the driver and owner of the All-Star Hot Shot Dodge 1970 Dodge Challenger.
Cool.
Runs on 95% nitromethane.
Good. Great. I had some buddies that lived in Belleville, Illinois. Got him Howard Popping. And, you know Howard. And, what was the other guy's name? They ran a Nostalgia Top Fuel car over there. I can't remember his name, but great guy.
Yeah,
great
I know
guys.
those guys. I can't remember his name either.
Well, when you get old, you're just getting old like me. That's what it is.
I'm getting there. I'm not
Yeah.
there yet. Not
How long you been funny car crazy?
Yeah, actually, we started this 2 months before I got married.
Oh boy, you are a damn glutton for punishment.
That-
That's all I can tell
That
you.
was the key. It was started before she came along. So.
Well, yeah, because it's going to get.
So now
I've
she
been
can't
there-
get rid of it.
Well, no, I've been there too, because you eventually are going to wind up as having the other woman. That you have that to look forward to.
What, the
Because
other woman?
The other woman. The car will become the other woman. See, I know about that. I did that.
It kind of gets that way. It kind of
Sure it
owns
does.
you.
Sure
At
it
some
does.
point, you become its caretaker.
Sure
It
it
becomes
does.
its own animal.
Oh, listen,
finances, the work level.
Yeah,
it's almost
and
like
then running a fuel one on top of that. You are a glutton for
and
punishment.
it's not
That's
just
what-
me. It takes an army of guys. I got my crew here. It takes an army of guys. It's like I don't own it anymore. It's like its own entity, and it needs things. You service it. You finance it, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, but
and we all share in the runs.
Yeah, but hitting the throttle is better than sex.
It is. It's kind of,
There's
like,
no doubt
as the
about
old
it.
saying goes, it's like the needle goes deeper.
There you go. There you go.
It's like the second barb's in, it isn't coming
So what
out. You
did
just
what
can't
did
give
you
up.
race before the funny car, my friend?
I had a 1970 Chevelle.
Okay.
And, the typical hot round stuff, make it go a little faster, a little faster, a little faster. It
Right.
just dawned on me one day, I want to go fast.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I bringing a 4,000-pound Chevelle with me?
Right. Yeah.
So you didn't have much money then. We were
Well,
young.
and why do you want to be a contortionist to bend over in the hood and all that crap and work on that thing where you can set the body off and put your hands on all over
Didn't
it?
realize that at that time.
Well,
we just wanted to go faster.
We all hit
And-
our head at one
and-
point in time. It
Interesting
comes around.
story. To go faster, I didn't have a lot of money back then. We were young, so I came across an old funny car, and actually took the motor. Even though it was a Barracuda.
Okay.
But I took the motor out of my Chevelle, it was a Chevy
Okay.
engine, no big deal, and put it in the Barracuda,
Okay.
and just street engine, but. Immediately, we went from a 12-second to a 9-second car just because it dropped so much weight.
And that was probably as big a transition as the first time you stabbed the throttle on this car.
Oh, it was. It was amazing.
Yeah,
It's
probably was.
every step of the way. It's amazing. How
Yeah.
can you imagine going that fast? It's seat time. But
Yeah.
there's an interesting story about that old funny car is, we got to look at it and I was like, this thing looks familiar. So I looked up old magazines and I started through, and sure enough, it was spitting image of Don Perdome's 1970 Hot Wheels Barracuda.
Really?
So funny story. I sent him, took pictures of it, and sent him pictures. And I figured I'd never hear from him, right? Don Perdome. I'm a young kid. Well, one day in the summer, I fall asleep on the couch. Right, phone rings. I pick up the phone. Guy on the other line says, "This is Don Perdome," and I'm groggy. I'm thinking, what buddy of
Who's
mine is playing a
playing this
joke on me,
joke,
right?
right? Yeah.
And he's like, so I get my wits about me. It was him. He saw my
Yeah.
pictures, and he called me back to say that it wasn't his car. His original car got damaged. The body got separated. And he knew what had happened to it. He goes, but Mattel had built a duplicate to it that was used on the show circuit only. And he goes, I think that's what it is. He goes, I can't verify it for you because I never actually sat in it, but it's the spitting image of it. That's probably what you have.
We're gonna pull up here out of the way,
All right.
buddy. Before we get run over, we're gonna bump him out of the way. he's going to have to be the backup man here in just a minute, you know.
And it's interesting how the drag racing community is that tight knit, you know.
Very much so. And I tell you what, it's been a long time since I did. Of course, I do the radio, and I still stay up with it, and I still see a lot of my old friends and stuff. But that's okay. We won't charge you. But it's the most exciting time I ever had growing up in my life, you know, and got to do some stuff, and the people you meet stay your friends for the rest of your life.
Oh, they do.
And what's
not just that? There's a total integrity.
Oh, listen.
Somebody owes you something or is doing something for you. You don't have to worry.
Hey, buddy, you can give anybody with one of those cars anything in your trailer. I don't care if it's a damn spare motor. It doesn't matter, and they will take care of it. If they blow it up, they'll replace it. They'll do whatever it is.
True.
And you don't need any lawyers to sign any paperwork. You don't need any of that stuff. And the drag race community is just that way.
That is
and it's
your word is everything.
Yeah, I'm actually very proud to have been a part of it. I actually get a little honor here in about 2.5 weeks. I get inducted into the Kentucky Motorsports Hall of Fame.
Congratulations!
So, from way back then, but I did a lot of other stuff. It wasn't just a funny car that got me there, but I did a lot of other stuff. And
that's very impressive.
Well, thank you. It sort of impressed me. I was trying to figure out why, you know. But we get to go over and do the dog and pony show and the whole bit. But we'll have fun. I really, I guess, to be honest, the funny car guys they strike a soft spot for me over everybody else. I mean, I talk to the fuel guys, all those guys all the time in doing this. But the funny car guys are just what's cool, you know. Nancy Matter. You know her yet? You haven't met her yet? Okay.
No, I haven't.
Okay, she's pretty tough for a female, buddy. She's pretty good.
You got me nervous.
Susie Christopherson, you know her maybe?
Yes.
Okay, she's a sweetie. As far as the girls, a lot of people don't realize that a woman's reflexes are twice as fast as a man's to start with. So you got to really watch them on the starting line. They'll nail you right there. And some of them are down on power, but they'll get out on you far enough. You got to run your off to catch them. You know, you really do. But I appreciate you taking a few minutes. We were playing and kidding you about the shirts and stuff, but.
My pleasure. Like I said, when we're here, we represent our sponsors, we represent our car, and we're thankful for good guys to invite us.
Yes.
We appreciate the business, and we love the atmosphere here.
Do you run a lot of booked-in stuff?
Yeah, we do a lot of booked-in stuff.
That's the way to do it, my friend.
And do IHRA stuff. We do a little bit of everything.
Well, that's the way to do it.
We're not.
When you start, we made the fatal mistake. We ran back then, and of course, mine was an alcohol car. It was not a nitro car.
Right.
But we were running some booked-in shows, running as many as 3 and sometimes 4 a week.
Oh, that's impressive.
Making big boy money, you know. And we go and get rained out, and we run an IHRA points meet, and damn if we didn't win it.
Did you really?
Yeah. Just trying to pick up first-round loser money to get gas money.
Uh-huh.
Well, we wind up winning. Well, here comes contingencies and stuff. We didn't have anything the next weekend, so we ran Memphis, and we runnered up in that one.
Wow.
And that's when in Pro Comp was the dragsters and the funny cars mixed.
Yeah, right.
You know, it wasn't just the floppers, you know. So then the next weekend we ran one somewhere in Mississippi or something because we didn't have anything booked. And damn, we didn't win that one.
Wow.
And so we start reading about ourselves, and we're number one in the points. and we're sitting there thinking, damn, we know what we're doing, you know, which we really didn't. But you get to believe in what they read, you know, what you read.
Right,
and don't do that, my friend. Stay on the damn booking and get the cash. And mine was completely self-sufficient until then. And then it started blowing up everything but the motor in the truck, you know. But we had fun. We had fun.
But you had to try.
Oh, listen, yeah.
I bet you wouldn't sell the memories for $1 million.
No, sir. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't change one memory for $1 million. Not one. And I wouldn't begrudge one friend that I've met for $1 million.
Yeah, that's sorry. I pulled that comment from Harry Schmidt. Harry Schmidt from the Blue Max.
Yeah, I know. I knew Raymond well.
He was the original owner, and before he turned
over
to Raymond Beal, and he was the one that it got overwhelming to him. And he said that he goes, I wouldn't give $1 million for all the memories, but I wouldn't give $5 for any more.
That's right.
He was done.
Raymond at the time, we had my car was a Mustang 2-body car also.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And I tried every way in the world to sweet-talk him into letting me run a Blue Max alcohol car booking-wise.
Oh, right.
Oh, we'd have got rich.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Because a friend of mine ran a Gartlett's funny car. Don Gartlett's, he paid Gartlett's to have his name on it. And he'd get twice the money we would, you know.
Yeah.
And I said, man, and I tried everything with Raymond that I knew to do, and he just wasn't here to it because he wanted to make all the money, you know. And I understand. But it was fun times. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I had a blast. I appreciate you being here.
Nope. Well, we're still doing it.
Well, you're going to do it for a long time, my friend.
And we still got a few more records to break. We actually finally broke 250, so you're looking at one of the newest members in the 250 Club.
That's good. That's
did
great.
That 2 weeks ago.
Well,
that's a big deal for us. I know some guys are pushing 260
mine was a
now,
big
but-
deal when we stood on it back years ago. But like I said, I had Dale Armstrong power in it. I had a Dale Armstrong Donovan motor in it.
That's impressive right there.
And in 1977, my old beater ran 618. Or excuse me, 690s at 218.
Very nice.
Yeah,
And
689 was
that
the
was about
quickest.
what year?
77.
Oh, that's really impressive.
Well,
That's
yeah.
really
Well,
impressive.
we were the only funny car in the show, and in the top 10 that year, we were the only funny car in the top 10. There was 9 dragsters and us.
Wow.
And that turned
That
out
says a lot
but
right there.
Armstrong did it. We didn't do it. Dale did it.
right.
You know, he said, turn this screw here, you know. I mean,
Right.
and a lot of the events he would be at, and since we knew he would win it, he would give us enough tune-up to at least be in the hunt good, you know. Mm-hmm. And so we had fun. But I wouldn't trade those days for nothing. And I envy you, my friend, for getting to live it right now. I
Yep.
really do.
And we do appreciate it. We appreciate it. We do our sponsors. Like I said, we appreciate the good guys.
Plug the
having us.
sponsors. Plug the sponsors. This little show goes everywhere.
All-Star Dodge. That's a dealership that has been sponsoring me for over 20 years.
Really?
Yes. And
Okay,
Hot
guys.
Shots
Do they
Bar
sell?
and Grill.
Do they sell on the internet?
Yes, they do.
Okay, guys,
Yes. All you
get
gotta do
get on Google, look up
All-Star
All-Star Dodge
Dodge.
in St. Louis, Missouri.
It'll come up. Just
And,
All-Star Dodge.
and they will sell you a car, I'm sure, and ship it to you, and or whatever you need to do, and go on them and tell them, say, hey, man, we appreciate you being involved in drag racing, and we love it, and carry on. We just gave you a plug to 100,000 plus people. We
That's
think.
awesome. That's awesome. And if
Yeah.
you're in St. Louis, Hot Shots Bar and Grill. There's 9 of them. They are the
Cool.
primo place to go.
Great. You know, I like sport eating. I'm good there. You know.
Oh, that's right. They're expanding in North Carolina. That's
Oh,
right.
great. Well, listen,
They're
my friend,
franchising,
we hate to, but we're going to have to let you go. We got to
right.
act a fool here. a
One
little
more
longer.
thing. I got to say hi to the guys down at AMT Racing Engines.
Good.
Obviously, you got to be in St. Louis to use them, but still, the key is that they've kind of learned with us on a nitro motor over the years, and there's a lot of good people down there.
Okay. All right. Well,
All right,
when,
well, I
when
thank
in
you for the
doubt,
opportunity.
when in doubt, more blower, more timing, and tip the can and go on. That's all you got to do.
Just 2 more percentage and 2 more degrees, right?
Well, you might step it up a little more than that. You know, you never know.
2 more, 2 more, 2 more.
I don't know if you remember a fellow by the name of Clayton Harris, the top fuel guy.
Yes, I do.
Well, he ran a New Dimension car back years ago, but he ran the other. I made the deathly mistake of going with Clayton one weekend on his fuel car.
Yeah.
It backsided pistons in the trailer on the way to the race. I have never worked as hard in my life, but we had fun. Thank you, my friend,
All
for
right,
being
well,
on
thank you
Event
very much.
Radio. We had a lot of fun. Guys, you're on Event Radio. We're at the Convention Center. Good guys, and we're just going to get crazy and have some fun, but we appreciate it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
On the track or on the street, the number one brand in performance is Hawley. Have you heard about the Ultra Street Avengers, Ultra Double Pumpers, Ultra HP, and Ultra Dominator carburetors? They're ultra light, ultra cool, and ultra fast. Hawley carbs are the most powerful carbs money can buy with no further modifications. Hawley, winning performance for over 100 years.
All right, guys, welcome back to I guess you would say the good guys. And I've got one of the good guys in the golf cart. I got my buddy that every event, you can sort of judge the event on how cool it really is on where Earl parks his 55. Now, the most gorgeous 55 Chevrolet in the country, now not just here, but in the country that you'll see. And it hits harder than Joe Lewis. He drives it, and he drives it the way a hot rod is supposed to be driven, not just babying it around everywhere. Earl will grab a gear, spin a tire, and have some fun. And he's my buddy. What's going on, sir?
Hey, Spivvy.
A little closer, my friend.
Hey, Spivvy.
What?
How's it going?
Well, not too bad for an old fat guy. We're okay.
I tell you, I do like driving the 55, and if you're going to own a car like that, you need to drive it.
Well, buddy, they sure can't say you don't drive that one. That's all I can say, because I've seen you now for, 3 years play with it, I guess.
Yeah.
And how many times you replaced the back tires in 3 years?
Twice.
And I knew that it would be more than once.
Same front tires, though, buddy.
Yeah, well, that's right. The front ones don't get much use. When they go in the air, there's not much even rolling. So,
You know I put a 427 in there now.
I know you did. Hey, and believe me, it'll have a 600-inch Pro Stock motor in it probably before you get done. I mean, you get used to them and you think, man, it needs a little more horsepower.
Yeah. You know, the other one had a lot of horsepower, but it wasn't street-friendly. This is a little more street-friendly and has more horsepower.
There you go. There you go. Well, you know, they've got those crate motors now. They've got them just about down to a science, you know, where they're getting mileage and everything, and they got horsepower, too.
I couldn't do it.
Just had to do your own.
I did my own.
There you go. I know.
It's a
I
dark
understand.
You know, people say, what kind of mileage you get? I said, it's not how many miles you get. It's how many miles you get per mile.
That's it, buddy. The mileage. If you got one of these cars and you got to worry about how much fuel goes through it, you ain't got no business having it.
No business.
No business. So you having fun at this event?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Yes, I am.
This one has the Earl stamp of approval.
Yes.
Okay. All
Great
right.
event. Great event.
Little slow right now at the convention center, which that's where we are. But it will step up quite a bit here real quick. We're sort of getting in on the early part of the evening, and later on, the hits just keep on coming, right?
Right. Just keep on coming.
There you go, buddy. I tell you what, I like doing the convention center. I really like doing that a lot because everybody has time to talk to you there. When you go to the event, whether it be the race guys or whoever, and I had one of the funny car guys on here, but whether you go to the race or whatever, they're busy. They don't have time, you know, and I understand that. That's what they're here for.
I like the convention center better than the racetrack.
Well, you know, sometimes I do too. Sometimes I really do.
It's cooler. You're right. The guys have got time to talk. You get to really see the cars, and it's a great thing here at the convention
And
center.
all of them that are bad to the bone wind up here anyway.
That's right.
You know, you see the best of the best at the convention center. I mean, that's what's here is those cars, and you see the gorgeous, beautiful cars. I mean, the ones that are really, really on the ball. You know,
Yep.
the ones I like anyway.
And you get a chance to really look at them here. You know?
Yeah, yeah. And like I said, they've got time to talk to you about it.
Right.
The guys that own the cars, they'll take the time and they'll tell you about it and sit down and just shoot the breeze. You know.
Well, a lot of times at the track, the guys are roaming around. Whereas here, they're kind of like right by their cars. So
Yeah,
questions you can ask.
Well, this is a fun deal. This is a fun event. Like I said, I like the convention center probably as much, if not better, than the event itself. And we're not taking anything away from the event at all.
No, not
No. I mean, you got to go there. But this is just cool. It's fun.
It's fun. I mean, I go home and I come back out just to come here.
Yeah, there you go.
I like it.
I do too, buddy. We're having fun.
It's a lot of fun.
All right, well, all I got to do is follow you around, and I know I'll have a good time, see, because you find all the cool stuff.
I do.
You do. You really do. Jeez. Yeah, guys, it's Earlsville. When you go, trust me, you see the 55, you become into Earlsville. And, man, that's where all the happenings are.
You're right.
I know.
I love it.
All right, we're going to get out of here. We're going to let you go do the thing you do best. And we're going to get out of here and keep on cruising, stabbing and staring, and see what we can come up with. But you're on Event Radio. We are at the parking lot of the convention center just a little bit early before things get to really rocking, so we can talk to the people and say hi, how are you, and all that neat stuff. Don't go anywhere at all. Earl, thank you for being on here, bud.
I appreciate you having me, Spiffy.
Hey, always. Guys, you're on Event Radio. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back to the convention center, and I run into my old buddy with one of the coolest cars I think that I've seen in years. Is it 49 or 50?
49.
49 Ford Woody with the surfboards, with everything. And my buddy is the mouth of the South for is that a proper way to put it?
It's close. Yeah, it's
I mean,
close.
anybody that's ever turned on a Gilly High commercial is going to recognize who you are. So tell everybody who you are.
My name is Alex Patterson. Big into classic cars, but I also do all the marketing and advertising for Gilly Hyde.
Yeah, I thought so. And if a guy wants to buy a Gilly Hyde car, buddy, this cat can get it done. There's
That's right.
no doubt about it. The car is just cooler. We've talked about it before, and I think it's so awesome. Tell the listeners a story you told me about that car.
Well, the car, the restoration on the car is older than myself. My father restored it 39 years ago now. So paint on it's older than me. It was always supposed to be my car whenever I was growing up, so I took it over from Dad here 3 or 4 years ago.
Got tired of waiting, didn't you?
Yeah. Lowered her down, threw the surfboards on, but I grew up riding around in the back of that car, going to car shows my whole life. So, always loved the old Fords. Still runs 239 flathead, 3-speed on the column, and
Well, guys, it just doesn't get any cooler when you say hot rod or you say the California surf scene or any of those things. This is what shows up, and trust me, you can put it in a car show anywhere you want to go, and you will have a crowd all the way around that car. Always.
That's right. It's I'm lucky to be have it this part of my life and that part in its life, and it's just one of those that always, whenever you see it, you think good times at the beach and good times at car shows.
There you go. Do you ever put it in the showroom over at Gilly High?
It's a little too big to get through our old showroom doors, but we're just building a new Ford showroom, so next month it may be sitting in the Ford showroom.
Buddy, that's where that car deserves to be. That should be its part-time garage.
I agree. It's nice,
well,
cool garage there.
Well, it'll draw a big crowd, and that's the idea for a showroom anyway, is to get people in there.
That's right.
So there you go. See. Any specials over there that we can't do without that you want to tell everybody about?
I tell you what, we are, speaking of Gilly Hyde, October is our 64th anniversary, being family owned and operated. And
not a lot of Ford dealers that way right now.
No. It's, everything is kind of going commercial. But 64 years is, and love being in Barron County, Glasgow area. We're a large part of Warren County. And we've spread out everywhere. We have but have a lot of great deals going on for 64th anniversary, and have our new Ford showroom grand opening going on here next month. So have a lot of great.
I got a
things
huge
going on.
website, guys. You get on there and you can. I don't care what you want, you can buy one. Just about from you guys, no matter what.
You can do basically anything on there. I tell you, that's website takes up the majority of my time anymore.
Well, that's good for you, buddy. Keeps you off the streets.
That's right.
See, otherwise, you'd be over there running around in Glasgow and get a ticket or something. We don't want that to happen.
That's right. It's hard to burn tires in that 49, though.
Well, that's okay. That's one of them. You just take your time to get there, and you have fun when you got there with it.
That's right. Low and slow.
Where's the next show you're going to other than here?
It looks like we're going to be hitting Russellville probably here next weekend.
Yeah, another week because of rain. Yeah.
But I tell you, it'll be worth the wait.
Yeah.
Always a great show and a great
Clay
cause
Ballou.
there.
I've seen some of the trophies for that event, and Clay Ballou has had his hands in them. And buddy, they make some really cool stuff. I just don't know. I know one of them will be yours. I just don't know which one it is.
Well, I would feel lucky to have any of them. But I just like even looking at them. They're all works of art.
And anybody, guys, if you go to that show and you have not attended one of their auctions, you've got to do that. That is the best show in town. Their auctioneer, he does everything but stand on his head and spit bubble gum. I mean, he's after it now, buddy. It's quite a show. But the Thunder on the Square is the name of it in Russellville.
That's right.
And it's cool. We're going to try to be down there in the hot rod here and try to bring a little radio from there. My friend, thank you for joining us. I always grab you and get you off of there, but I love your car. It's just cool as it could be. Gilly Hyde is a great dealership, guys. If no matter what you need to buy, you at least need to give them a shot.
Right.
I'm not going to say that you got to spend your money there, but you're messing with yourself if you don't at least let them try.
We'd appreciate the shot.
There you go. Guys, you're on Event Radio. We're at the convention center. We're just cruising around and checking things out. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Quick Fuel Technology, the innovators in fuel systems, introduces the latest in high-temperature coating technology for select street and performance carburetors. QFT's new Black Diamond series features a unique satin black Teflon coating that provides award-winning good looks and lasting durability. The Black Diamond series is impact-resistant, repels all underhood chemicals, and reduces fuel temperature by 6% for improved performance. The Black Diamond series by Quick Fuel, the ultimate in form and function.
All right, guys, we are back from the convention center. Good guys, cruise in. And a car, double purpose, sort of one that's real near and dear to my heart, takes me back several years. But it's a coolest hot rod on the grounds. It is a Chevy 2. It is Mighty Mouse. And I have the I guess the mouse keeper with me. All right, is that what I'm supposed to say or what?
That's right. Yep. I'm the driver. My name's Rick Brown, and my cousin's standing here, Charlie Brown. He's the owner.
Is he the one that they wrote the song about?
It might be.
Is that it? You
Actually, they wrote that song about his father, I think.
Oh, was that it?
Yep,
Okay.
that's right.
All right. Tell me a little about this hot rod, buddy. I love it.
Well, so this car originated out of the Chicagoland area, ran at US 30 drag strip, and my cousin and I, our fathers raced this car in 1970 to 1974. Charlie Brown was the original driver. My dad, Howard, was the wrench on it. So we raced for a good long time, and then we took a little time off, and we thought, boy, we're missing racing, so we better go back racing. So we built a clone to their car, kind of as a tribute to them, and it's been a pretty cool deal for us.
Not many years before that, this was the prelude to the funny cars. This was what actually got the funny car craze going. Some of the old altered wheelbase Dodges and stuff like that. But a lot of the Chevy 2s, Doug Thorley had one. Several guys had them. And they were the prelude to what is now the John Force funny cars.
Absolutely. You are correct. That's exactly where it started. This car was ran back in the day in a class called Run Tough Eliminator. They did some B gas stuff with it back in the day. So, yeah, it's pretty neat.
Well, it's a current day gasser then, and now, right?
Absolutely. It's very period correct. It sits up high and tires sticking out. And
I don't know if you're familiar with it. There is a drag strip here in Kentucky called US 60. And it's in Hardinsburg, Kentucky. And it goes all the way back to the Color Me Gone days, all of those old days when the funny cars actually ran here. The US 30 and US 60 drag race funny cars ran here. And they have a gasser Nationals there that has nothing but the Chevy 2s and the Falcons and the old is. That's something you might want to look at because it's getting a lot of media now and a lot of stuff like that. And that might be something you want to come to. It's fun.
Absolutely. We'd love to next year.
Well, it's really a cool drag strip because the town has grown around it. So it's actually in downtown Hardinsburg, Kentucky. And it's really neat. It's a neat place.
Yeah, we'd love to. What month they do it,
Hell, I don't know, buddy. You can just go to us60.com or Gasser Nationals, I think is what they call it, or whatever. Or you can go to the Kentucky Motorsports Hall of Fame page, and they can tell you when they have it because they cover it big time. But it's really a cool event. It's an 8th mile track, so you're not going to hurt it, and it's fun.
Yeah, that's cool. We'd love to do that. I will check it out.
How quick is the car?
Yesterday we went 9:51 with it.
That's good.
Yep.
That's good.
Not
That's
too
a good
bad.
ride.
Not too bad. Yep. We're pretty proud of it.
Well, it sounded plenty healthy when you pulled it in here tonight. It got my attention. It sounded a lot better to me than the concert that's going to go on over here.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with you.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who that is. They're trying to tell me who this guy is. He's some kind of rap star, and I asked if it was Sweet Tea or which one it was. I don't know. I wasn't sure. But
well, I'll tell you what. Unless Dion is in there singing "Run Around Sue," I don't think we're heading in there.
Yeah, there you go. It's sort of just something not sort of familiar with. I guess.
We're trying to stay period correct, right?
Yeah, that's what we want to do.
Unless Jan and Dean or the Beach Boys,
there you
Dion
go, buddy.
Are in there, we're going to stay out here.
There, we could have a rock and roll good time.
Absolutely.
Listen, my friend, I appreciate. I'm sorry I disturbed you, but I appreciate you joining us on Event Radio. This little program goes everywhere, and we do all of the events that come into the city. All of the stuff from the Tri-5 to Hot Rod Reunion to, man, you name it, even the Corvette events. We do them all.
Well, let me tell you, you didn't bother us, and I thank you for stopping by.
Hey, it's my pleasure, I love the hot rods, buddy.
Yep,
hey, and I always want to meet Charlie Brown.
There you go. You've met him.
He's a clown, that Charlie Brown. No,
yep.
I remember the song.
Absolutely. Everybody does.
Hell, I'm old, though. See, I'm supposed to remember that.
That's right.
All right. Guys, you're on Event Radio. We're at the Convention Center. I want to say Hot Rod Reunion. Damn, boy, you got my attention. At Good Guys, we're having a big time, and unfortunately, we're going to get out of here before all the real action starts. They're having a rap concert at the Convention Center, and when the security guards start putting on bulletproof vests, it's time to go.
I agree.
So that's where we're going to go. Thank you, my friend, for joining us. Guys, we'll be right back.
Thanks for having us.
Well, guys, what a show has this been, huh? The Good Guys. They actually named that event right. Everybody we've had on this show has been one of the good guys. And we've met everybody from the funny car guys to the guys that run Mighty Mouse, that the old gassers, and then the street rod guys. And it's just been a cool show. It's been a blend of a lot of different things. We really enjoy doing them that way. because we get to see people where they're relaxed. If you go to the track sometimes, everybody's busy. They don't have time to fool with you and do the things that we like to do, because we want to see the personal side. And so it just seems to work well. But we hope you've enjoyed it. We hope you've enjoyed our trip to the Good Guys and meeting some of the good guys. We had a tremendous amount of fun. As always, we never end our show without thanking the people that make all of it possible, the people that have put a little faith in us, and we appreciate them more than they know. The guys at Beach Bend Park, Beach Bend Raceway, and Beach Bend Splash Lagoon, the absolute most fun place there is to spend your summer holidays or just a summer good day out in the fun, having fun. The guys at Holley Performance, no better parts on the planet than the guys at Holley. You can call their tech line at holley.com. Talk to their people. You will get the right part the first time. They have every brand there is just about. They own almost all of them now. From Holley, MSD, Quick Fuel, Earls, Hooker. I mean, the list, Lenati, the list just keeps on going. And the guys at Holley get it done. And give them a call at holley.com or check them out online. They'll send you a catalog, and believe me, they will earn your business and then make you glad you spent your money there. The great guys at Quick Fuel, one of the Holley's divisions. I don't care what kind of race car you got and what kind of carburetor you got on it, the guys at Quick Fuel can make it more efficient, they can make it better, and they can make your car faster. All you got to do is go to quickfuel.com, tell them what you need, talk to them, tell them you heard about them on Event Radio, and those guys will flat take care of you. Last but not least, my buddy, Mr. Jimmy B., GearheadGazette.com. Every cool event that goes on in the car hobby in our whole area, you can find on GearheadGazette.com. They have about 50,000 readers a week on that, and you can be one of them and you become well-informed. You'll find out all of the cool stuff that's going on. GearheadGazette.com, and just check it out. It is great. Once again, we thank you for joining us. We had a blast. We love doing these events, and we love bringing them to you. If there's anything you'd like to see that we're not doing, just drop us an email at Event Radio Live or eventradio1@AOL.com, and we'll check it out for you. But we're going to do our best to bring you the good stuff. As we always say, if you have enjoyed what you have heard, please tell a friend. If not, you keep that to yourself, and we will talk again.
You've been listening to Event Radio, covering local drag racing, stock car racing, motorcycles, go-karts. If it's got wheels and you can race it, you heard about it here. Event Radio is motorsports radio on steroids. Join us next time with your hosts, Spivey Williams and Terrible T Guy.